Welcome to this week's edition of Tiger Talk. My name is Will Kollmeyer. I'm the Vice President of Marketing and Community Relations at one of the premier two-year schools in the entire country, Northeast Mississippi Community College. I know we haven't had a podcast the last couple of weeks, and we do appreciate your patience during these trying times, but we're definitely thankful to be back this week. What we're going to do here on Tiger Talk going forward is visit with our president, Dr. Ricky Ford, each week, and he'll give us an update on the latest of what's happening here at Northeast. Dr. Ford, I really appreciate your leadership as always here at Northeast, and also for your time to be on this week's show. I know we've talked about it right before we went on the air, and you've talked about it many times over the last month or so on how proud you are that we've made such a smooth transition from face-to-face classes to going full-time online instruction, and we really haven't missed a beat.
Thank you, Will. It's a great opportunity to be able to share some insight and some direction with all of our Northeast family and with all of our employees, and I want to say thank you for that. Certainly we are in uncharted waters, and we can look back at our nation and the things that have occurred throughout history. We look back in the 30s and 40s. We look at the Depression and how the American people overcame all of that. We look through the two world wars, the Korean conflict, the Vietnam conflict, the Afghanistans, the things that America, 9/11, the things that America has gone through, and the things that have presented an ugly face to all America. And we have always reacted to it in a very positive manner, and we've overcome all of the adversity that's been thrown toward us, and we will overcome this. I do want to say thank you for giving me an opportunity to be able to, again, to address our people. There's only so much you can do through emails and correspondence like that, so it's always good to hear a voice and an encouraging voice. So moving forward, we transitioned over 600 and something classes from face-to-face to online in a matter of a couple of days. Some of our instructors were already doing a great job with using online technology and in their face-to-face classes, so it wasn't nearly as difficult for those folks as it was for some of the others. So in saying all that, we've got to give a great big shout out to our faculty, because they have done a tremendous job of having the continuity just to not have a lapse in our education and our delivery system that we have. So our faculty has done a tremendous job and will continue to do that job, and to see the task through as educating our young people and our students. And the good thing about it is all the faculty were very positive, and how can I make this the best transition possible? So that goes back to the type of people that we have working for us here at Northeast. They're outstanding, and I've said this many times. We have some of the most brilliant people in the world right here on Northeast Mississippi Community College campus, and I would put them up against anyone, anywhere, anytime as far as their capability of instruction and teaching our students. We did have a few classes that had to meet and get some clinical hours in and get some lab hours in. We came in a very short period of time with small groups and completed that. Our Success Center will continue to be operational, even though it's online and using the various technologies available. So any student that we have out there that needs any assistance whatsoever with any of their online classes, please contact our Success Center. And on our website, you can find those contact numbers and things like that. As we all know already, all of our spring sports, extracurricular activities have been canceled. And we're looking at the possibility, the NJCAA and the NCAA has given all these student athletes another year of eligibility. So we're processing that. All recruiting has been halted, no face-to-face recruiting. That's not only on the community college level, but also the NCAA. And of course, the NCAA basketball tournament has also been canceled. So everything is on hold right now, which puts us in a very unusual situation. Looking into the future, I'm thinking that this is not going to end April 20th when the shelter in place is concluded. There was, however, some very encouraging news this morning with our curve reaching its peak and beginning to level off some. So hopefully within the next few weeks we will kind of get back to some type of normalcy within our lives, and our work schedule will continue. We did make the decision that all of our classes will be completed the spring semester online, which we already know that. We will also have all online classes for summer school, summer 1 and summer 2. And hopefully this won't happen, but we are making plans just so we can be prepared if it were to happen to have online classes in the fall semester also. So we're making sure that we're ready to move forward. There was a question with our dorm students. Our dorm students will be refunded. We're close to about the 50% mark in our semester, so we will be refunding our dorm students 50% of what they paid out of cash money and what they paid out of Pell Grant for refunds for dorm and meals. If they receive scholarship, institutional dollars, taxpayer dollars to pay their tuition of the dorm and their meals, then they will not receive a refund, because you simply cannot put taxpayer dollars into an individual's pocket. That is, first of all, it's illegal and we can't do that. But only refunded money will be money that students actually paid out of their pocket. So we will do that at the conclusion of the semester and make sure that we balance our books there as far as dorm and meal fees too. Do want to say a big thank you to Dr. Kim Harris, Saban, and Brittany in the distance learning office for the tremendous job they did of converting everything over. And I just appreciate the tremendous efforts that we had to move instruction online in a very, very short period of time. Let me also reiterate the fact that the safety of our employees, our students, are at the forefront of this, and every decision that we make will be made with the total consideration of the safety of our students and our employees. We must maintain the social distancing and avoid any large gatherings whatsoever, and with 10 or less. And what I've told our people is this: if you can do it at home, make sure that you stay at home and do it. Do not get out. Do not come to work. If you have something that you must do at work, then please take your time. Come in when no one is here, and only 1 or 2 people in the office at a time. So we will maintain this social distancing as we move forward with everything that we have here. Okay? Again, thank you. We will continue to monitor the situation. As I said, this thing is not going to end in April the 20th. I'm going to say it's probably going to be at the end of April, probably before we actually start back down on the curve and things begin to level out. But then we can't release everyone and say, okay, everybody back to normal, because then you would probably see a spike in the infections. So we're not going to do that. So we're looking at probably July 1 for everything to probably get back to normal. But we've got to make sure that happens. It's left up to us in order to make sure that happens. Right now we're working on a schedule with only essential people, employees, office personnel on Tuesday and Thursday from 8 to 12. And then again, I reiterated, if they can do the work at home, please stay at home and do their work. We have the facilities and maintenance folks are coming in on Mondays and Wednesdays or as needed basis to make sure that we keep the campus up and keep it looking good, because the grass still grows, so we've got to continue to maintain the campus. Just wanted to encourage everyone and make sure that we maintain a positive attitude through all this, because we are going to get through this. Like all of the the past experiences that we've had as a nation and as American people, we will get through this. We will get through it with flying colors, and we will come back stronger than ever. The Northeast family will come back stronger than ever. And, I want to say this, that our technology initiative that we had in place had us prepared for this situation. So we are head and shoulders above every other institution in the state as far as being able to deliver online instruction and to deliver it very efficiently. So I want to direct everyone to our website often, keep up with everything that's going on, and make sure that if you have any question, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Again, thank you, and be safe, and let us know if we can help.
Can't thank you enough, Dr. Ford, for your time, and really looking forward to these weekly updates as we navigate our way through these trying times, especially coming from your perspective as the president of Northeast Mississippi Community College. Hey, don't forget to follow us on our different social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We'll keep you up to date as well on the latest happenings here at Northeast and provide some key information as we head down the final stretch of this spring semester and into the summer months. But that will do it for this week's show. Special thanks to Michael Miller for all he does behind the scenes to get us on the air each week. So for our president, Dr. Ricky Ford, I'm Will Kollmeyer saying thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you next week right here on Tiger Talk.